Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark. It's literally quite dark at the moment in our Against All Odds series. So we're pretty hungry. It's the middle of the night, and I think the storm has somewhat subsided a little bit. We are actually going to... Let's see, I'll pick up a few more sticks, because I can. I can afford to. There we go. We are going to climb up to the top. At long last. Mountaineering rope. Let's go. We are fully rested, not encumbered at all. Blocked from the wind. Can't pull up our status display at the moment, sadly. What's on this ledge? Nothing that I can see. Keep climbing. The climb up to Timberwolf is never particularly arduous, because it's the climb to the summit that's actually difficult. And fun. I've only made it twice, I think? As far as climbing up, I think I've only gone once, and that was on camera in Against All Odds Season 2. But I didn't have a hacksaw. This time, I'm bringing a hacksaw. I've learned my lesson. It is time to see what the mountain has in store for us. So we're still in Pleasant Valley at the moment, but we're about to set foot into the transition zone. Well, there's not a transition zone, it just transitions to Timberwolf Mountain. Glad we found it in one episode. I was a little bit worried that I'd be wandering around like an idiot. But then when I spotted the point of disagreement, I knew that I was where I needed to be. Mostly. Any moment now, it should be letting us back into Timberwolf Mountain. We'll see. Not usually any wildlife back here. Although I am always open to surprises. There we go. Leave Pleasant Valley. I should probably put the lantern away, to be honest. Because visibility is... I mean, it's not... Why can't I move forward? There we go. It's not great. But I can see. Yeah, that's right, we've got more bullets. Let's load up. With any luck, what's it feel like? 31 degrees? So we are a little bit cold. Just a little bit cold. We are also, though, moving towards some cattails. We're also moving towards some wolves, so because there can be predators and bears too on the lake. So this is not. If I'm making it sound like a cakewalk just to get to our first stop here, it's not necessarily a cakewalk. Oh my god, I can't see a thing. Well, I can, but it's just. I wish there was a little bit more moonlight. All I can see is the silhouettes of objects. Okay. There's the clearing. So we're going to start seeing plain parts fairly soon. This might be one here, in fact. Don't remember. Or that's a pile of rocks. Can't tell. In the dark. I think we have just enough light to spot the silhouettes of wolves down below. So we'll have to... Yeah, I see the plane wheels right there. If you can't, your monitor is... not bright enough. This is nice. This is just peachy. There's some rose hips. I'm going to grab these really quick. It's like the dog on fire. This is fine. Uh-oh. We might have another blizzard about to start. Timberwolf Mountain, are you about to spit in my face the moment I arrive? Why would you do that to me? This is my long-awaited homecoming. You've waited for me for 1 whole year. Is that an aurora? That looks like an aurora, or the beginning of one. Or it's just the atmosphere change as the clouds went away. Can sometimes look like an aurora, which is weird. It's cool though. Still like the look of it. I'm gonna go this way primarily. I can't recall how much of a propensity wildlife has to spawn in this area, but I want to play it cool. Okay, so there's an arch. Had some discussion in the comments about how I pointed out that, you know, that archway in Pleasant Valley kind of led you towards Mystery Lake. We had a little bit of discussion about how common it is in the game actually for there to be little subtle markers. If you're paying attention, the game will actually help you navigate. If you're lost, it'll certain fallen trees and archways like that will point you in the direction of places to go. Alright, let's grab some additional sticks while we're out here, because you never know, we might need to have a fire for a little while longer. There are some limbs laying around, thankfully, and we have an axe. There are some wolves out on the ice. I can see them. I'll have to go cattail harvesting in the morning. But for now, let's step into our new home, which is not quite a perfect home because there's a hole in the roof. But hey, it's a start. Climber's Journal. Page from a Climber's Journal found near the base of Timberwolf Mountain. So there's a rope if you go across the lake that way. And there's an arch. That's the arch I think I just found my way through. Cool. Let's go ahead and take that. There's another storm lantern, which I don't need, but I will search the drawer. I see a hacksaw on the floor again. There's a flare. Yet another hacksaw. I'll pick it up, put it down in a second. Alright, let's see what we got here. Wilderness Kitchen, so we got a cooking book, fishing tackle, very good. We can get some fish while we're here if we like. Another flare. Check the hatch. Nothing in the hatch.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You'll be okay. Sport vest. First aid kit. Antiseptic. I didn't really need the antiseptic. There's some mountaineering rope, which we'll probably need to take up with us. Cleaning kit. And a bunch of firewood, which is what I always like to see when I get here. Oh, there's a hunting knife, too. So I just picked up a bunch of stuff I'm going to ultimately put back down, I know, but...
Man, I could eat anything.
Yeah, you do need food, don't you? We were going to get some cattails. But there are wolves, and it's dark. So maybe wait till morning? I don't know. I could drink some, I could drink what's left of this. Let's do that. Let's at least get some calories in me. We could also prepare some more rosehip tea using the fire, so we might actually be able to survive the night using just that stuff. Alright, so if we take the mountaineering rope with us, ironically, leaving the rifle will not do us much good in the grand scheme. Because the rifle weight will not be... it'll be offset by the other stuff we're carrying. So, let's start by opening the drawer here. We're going to put up as much stuff as we can. We picked up an extra hacksaw. Let's put that away. Don't need it. I picked up an extra storm lantern. Let's put that away. Don't need that either. Now let's put up the antiseptic, because the antiseptic is always stupidly heavy. Put up that hunting knife. We do have a couple of Wilderness Kitchen books. Kind of tempted to just read those so I don't have to take them with me. Got some lantern fuel on us. A couple of extra flares. Let's put 2 of those away. So we save £1. And field dressing your kill, Wilderness Kitchen, very good. Yeah, I'm glad I have those books. Try and keep them on me if I can. Let's see, I've got several rifle cleaning kits on me, and I'm not going to be taking the rifle with me, so I might as well leave these here. And let's, next step of our plan is to put the hunting rifle down.
It's getting kind of heavy.
Set it right there. And no, it shouldn't be getting kind of heavy because you just dropped a bunch of stuff. But we could also put the rifle in the hatch for effect, but I won't. Bunch of firewood here. Very nice. Let's go ahead and start a fire.
Come on, little fire.
One thing I might do is go ahead and just pile all that firewood onto the fire so the fire lasts through the night. It's not... I mean, I probably don't need it. I've got enough clothing on me to where I can get into the bed, and the roof is over my head, and even if it was really cold, the clothing plus the warmth of the sheets and being in a partial structure should keep me warm enough. But we'll experiment with that a little bit later.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's make some rosehip tea. I think I can make 2. But also I might need to get some more water. Yeah, let's go ahead and melt some water. This is, of course, going to make the rosehip tea cool off. Oh, crap. That took a lot longer than expected. Probably because I didn't pile all the fuel on like I said I would. Boil that. Now, of course, that's going to add to our encumbrance a little bit. But that's our initial supply of water. We need it. Okay, now let's drink these. And the calories might just get us through most of the night. I know the treatment didn't do anything. Relax. I just need the calories, that's all. Alright, 3 hours left. How hot do we feel? Feels like 98, and that's giving off 46. And this gives us 9 degrees. So let's see. 47, roughly. That would take us down to 41 if the fire wasn't there. And that's not in a blizzard. So yeah, I feel like this place, if it got to blizzard temperature, it might not protect me that much. Who knows? Okay, do I still have any... No, I don't. Alright. I should rest for the rest of the night. Let's see. Or I should at least rest while the fire's going. Let's do that. What I may do is actually read one of the books with the remaining firelight. Alright, so right now it's blizzard strength weather. Feels like 89. Yeah, see, it's colder now because the blizzard's going. We're definitely going to need to get some firewood in order to survive the rest of this. But for now, well, I'll tell you what. Let's do that. So now we definitely have enough time to read one of these books. Wilderness Kitchen. Research.
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
Okay, so I'm really hungry. Can't read anymore, unfortunately. It seems like the sun is coming up, too. So let's go ahead and drink. We need to get us some cattails. Sounds like things are okay. Trusty bow and arrow. Just trying to see where the wolves are.
It's eating itself.
I'm pretty sure your stomach doesn't have teeth, so probably not. There's a wolf right there. There's a couple, actually. I'm going to try and stick to... Let's get this. Stick. Stick. Let's, sorry, I'm an idiot. Let's stay over here. Try and avoid attracting attention from these bastards. Because there's some cattails over yonder to the left that are not quite in the same patrol region. Trying to get away from them, we'll see. Little risky. Little risky what I just did. But I need food. That's what you do. So this is just a start. We could always find a deer to kill as well. Give me some target practice with this here bow and arrow. As long as I don't accidentally shoot an arrow while trying to pick cattails, which evidently is a thing. Yeah, you see this? I'm going to put this away. Alright, so thankfully there are bunches of these things out here, and the fire should still be going when I get back. So, still have time to read a little bit. And there's more, too. This is just one thicket that's particularly good when you first arrive to get you a food supply. So this will fill us up and enable us to begin our trek up the mountain. Because we are getting started. We're not going to let a few wolves in bad weather slow us down. Especially since I found some extra arrows. Good. Even more cattails. I bet you thought you were done seeing these be harvested this series. But you're not, because we have this zone and there's still Desolation Point. Haven't been there yet. Alright, so I do need to eat, I know. Hey, bunny. I'm tempted to kill you.
Alright, I can't feel my feet.
Why can't I draw the bow? Oh, I'm crouched. That's why I forgot. You can't fire when crouched. Hey, bunny. Hey. Hey. Yeah, I'm here. I forgot. You can't fire the bow when crouched. I don't like that. You can crouch with the gun, you can't crouch with the bow. I suppose there's a reasonable explanation. Oh, it's cold. So noted. We are quite cold. And our clothing is even a little wet. Let's go back indoors, shall we? Just gonna grab a few sticks while I'm out. Hello. Okay. So noted. It's cold up here. I mean, it's the beginning of the day. I should have known.
Never felt cold in my life.
Just goes to show you, Timberwolf Mountain is gonna be a beast. We've been waiting for this moment in the series a long time. I'm not just talking about this particular season. I'm talking about the Against All Odds series. Actually getting up there with the supplies to break open the stuff that might be up there and then safely get down with it is a whole new adventure.
God damn, crazy.
Alright, so fire should still be going for... Oh yeah, got plenty of time. So let's pile these on. We'll find more sticks later. And first order of business. Let's eat a bunch of these. And then, I believe, it'll be time to go. After we finish reading that book, which we're almost done reading. We'll keep the book on us because we can use it to start a fire really quickly. Alright, so let's eat down to 10 of these. Alright, hypothermia risk is gone because we've been standing in front of the fire for a bit. Very nice. And... okay, with that being done... what am I doing? Clicking the wrong buttons. Let's see. Research. Yep. This is not going to help us that much. But it's something. A little bit of cooking skill there. Now, there's an argument to be made for maybe getting a little bit of rest before we leave, but the issue with that is that we have a pretty full stomach at the moment. And it'd be better to get moving while we have that in our favor. Let's see what we're carrying. And we got field dress in your kill. See, I'm tempted to go ahead and put this down. Come back for it later. I don't know that I'm going to need to read it while ascending the mountain. It can wait. Do I need the extra fire striker? Yeah, I probably will. That one might go out while I'm up there. So I'll have the extra. I found this worn sport vest. I'm going to harvest it. Take 20 minutes. Pretty tired already, so we're not going to be able to get terribly far. But we're going to try. I've already... Let's skip that. Don't need to do that. I do need to... oh, yeah, that's right. We have these bullets as well that I don't need. That's right. I knew there would be another something random. Alright, so I've got 5 flare shells. Do I need 5 flare shells? It's only half a pound. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Okay. So, with that being done, let's do one more thing. Let's craft these. This will save us a little bit of weight. Looks like the weather is glorious, as opposed to frightful. Kind of tempted to snipe at some wolves with these arrows while they're close. And there's a bear too, I see him. I see him, he's close. God, I want those cattails, but I don't want to attract that wolf's attention. He's patrolling nearby, so we're going to keep going this way. Because the bear's patrolling away. Cattails? Cattails? No cattails. Sad panda. Cattails. There we go. Let's put this away. I'm going to need to grab as many of these as I can on the way up. And we will stop into the hut really quickly. Won't have a whole lot of time because there's a bear and because there are wolves, but should be able to poke our heads in there. Right, the bear seems to be walking. Yep, he's coming toward me. I saw his face. See his eyes looking at me. There's a bunch of cattails on that pond too, so I'm kind of annoyed. Alright, let's step in here. Nice. Pork and beans. That's a good find. Put this away. For whatever reason, it's harder to click stuff when you got the bow and arrow out. It's a little bit different from walking around with a gun. Ah, an extra flare? I didn't really need that.
I'll take it.
Didn't need the stone either, really. Let's put that up. And then the stone... Yeah, it's half a pound. That's not necessary. Okay. There's a deer. There's the bear. There's a bunny. I can hear bear crows. That's how you know the bear's nearby. Tell you what, let me dare this thing's ire. Ooh, okay. Oh, hang on. Okay. Alright, he turned around. I need to be careful. Awesome. Rose hips, too. They're too close, though. He's walking right toward him on the other side of that log. Okay. Let's get moving. Tempted to kill that deer, but not when there's so many predators around. We'll deal with that later. Try and kill. We could have a little fun with the bear because we've got the rifle in the hut, and we could use that to give him some serious trouble. Oh, you know what we didn't take with us? We didn't grab the mountaineering rope. Should probably bring that. Crap. That surprised the hell out of me. Alright, here's our first moment of truth. Let's try and take this guy out with the bow and arrow. Now, I'm assuming if I raise the bow, it'll have the same effect. Yeah, I can't crouch. I'm assuming if I raise the bow, it'll have the same effect as... Yep. Alright, so we got him, and we stabbed him. And our archery skill just went up. We're going to apply a bandage so that we don't attract predators, and we're going to try and chase him down because we need our arrow back. Let's apply this. We only have one. Let's see where he ran off to. So we got him, and we got the archery skill, and we're now level 2 archery. We'll check what that means for us in a second. But for now, we'll see if we can get our arrow back. Now again, we were using the knife, and using the knife causes puncture wounds. Puncture wounds bleed out faster. Animals die faster. Right here. All right, got the arrow back. Now, I'm tempted to skin him, but not going to. Let's take a look at our condition of our clothing. The head is mainly where we got hit. Looks like we're okay, though. Yeah, we're all right. We actually didn't take a hit to our clothing, so we can keep moving. Our condition has dropped a bit because we, got attacked by a wolf. But as long as we can find our way indoors in the next little bit, because there are some caves back here, we should be okay. The only issue is I don't know. That's right, we need to go back and get the rope, don't we? Okay, that's what I'll do then. Well, a little bit of adventure in Timberwolf to start off. There's the rope. That's where we're going first. But we need to take a rope up with us. Oh, crap. There's the... Should have been listening. Really? Really? You're going to do this to me right now? Okay. Of course you are. All right, we're going to try and make it back. All right, good. He didn't pursue. And actually, the bear has left the lake patrol zone, so we can take this opportunity to grab some more cattails as we conclude. Quite an interesting beginning to our adventures at Timberwolf Mountain, but we need to take a look at what archery level 2 means before we end as well, because I am so curious. Some of you may already know. I'll find out in a second, as will others of you. Okay, there's these over here. We're going to need every single one of these because we need to hang out and rest. So these are just going to get us through the time we need to recover a little bit. Let's get this old man's beard lichen. We still have a little bit more to grab in this area. And there's more cattails on the lake too. And also we can get those rose hips technically. There's some old man's beard up in the trees as well. It's a very resource rich area in terms of the natural stuff that can spawn. And we got our arrow back, which is nice. Damn. I tried. All right. Couldn't quite see him in the grass, so it was not quite a shot in the dark because it's bright white, but you know what I mean. Ooh, he's coming right toward me. Let's see. Seriously? He didn't even run. It hit right next to him and he just kind of hung out. Alright, well, let's not risk the integrity of my arrows too much. I don't have that many. Also, what did archery level 2 do for us? Bow sway reduced by 25%, arrow damage increased by 10%. Nice. And we are encumbered, not because we're actually carrying that much, but because we're just freaking tired. We got attacked by a wolf and we need to sleep. Which we will definitely go do. And actually, it looks like the wolves have buggered off a little bit too, so I might be able to get those cattails that are closer to the dock really quickly. And we'll have plenty of calories to hold us over until we are ready to set back out. Once our archery skill levels up a little bit higher, we'll be able to better defend ourselves. Which might not happen while we're on Timberwolf Mountain, but hey. We'll work on it. Also, I need to check these boats. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. Anything on the other side of the dock? Oh, yeah. Come to Hadrian. Alright. There's those. There's those. And there is those. Okay, so I am going to head back inside and get some rest. We are also going to go ahead and stop not only this episode, but this leg of the series here. Don't worry, Long Dark fans, though. The Against All Odds, or not the Against All Odds, but the Luminance Fugue story mode playthrough will be coming back maybe for a couple of episodes. I don't know how much longer episode 2 is, but Luminance Fugue story mode, episode 2, Wintermute, that thing, will be coming back for a little while. Probably in the 3 p.m. time slot, if I'm not mistaken. The fire's still going. That's unexpected. But I'll tell you what, hang on. We're pretty hungry, so let's use this fire. Cook these pork and beans. And I may as well make these rose hips too. Get the cooking skill out of the fire and be done with it. I will rest up a little bit before I leave. .600 calories. Got 38 cattails. We're warming up, so we'll have that benefit for a while. Let's drink. And then, of course, let us sleep. And hopefully not get hypothermia in the middle of the night. We'll see how it goes. This is a little bit risky. I'm not quite sure how the mechanics work with this much clothing in Timberwolf Mountain. But that's it. Looks like we're perfectly warm enough. It looks like a nice night, too. I will go ahead and stop this here. We just got a save point. And again, in the next one, which will be episode 61. Holy crap. Of Against All Odds, which will be after 20 episodes in Cooperate or Die. I'm talking too fast. In Stellaris. We will actually ascend Timberwolf Mountain. We'll check out all of those containers that we've never gotten to open in the entire series before. And then at some point we'll head back down to Desolation Point in the latter part of the series and see what else we haven't scavenged, and then just live off the land for as long as we can till I die, or 100 days, or whatever happens first. We'll see. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, episodes of this are taking a break, but science fiction, simulation, and or survival content every day at 6 p.m. on the channel. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.